Yo, that was fast work right there, champ.
Yeah, man. Punctuality is important.
Yeah. I should have known that, man. This is the professor, man. Just pulled up. What's up with you, Mike?
I'm chilling, man. I just got in the house.
Yeah. I can't tell you how grateful we are, man, that you taking the time to come and kick it with us because in a week and a half, Mike, you're gonna be in Cali handling your business.
Mm-hmm. That's for certain. That's for certain, man. I'm excited, man. Appreciate y'all having me on too. So, I'm glad y'all called, man. Shout out to Liteskin Lou, Kiki. I know she's somewhere in the back and behind the scenes.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is, man. Like I said, man, once again, thank you for taking this interview. Want to start this thing off right, man, for the people who might not know you. You know, my audience might be checking in for the first time. Tell them a little bit about yourself and, just give them a little background on yourself.
Anybody don't know, my name is Michael Fox. They call me the professor. 11-year professional. We fight May 17th. Those are the most important things, and that's about it right now.
Yeah, that's right. But before we get started, I want everybody to know what I'm rocking today. You know what I'm saying? Got nice the hoodie on, the professor.
That's a nice
Myke
hoodie
there. That's right.
That's a nice hoodie there.
Yeah, it is. And I be going places, man. People be counting. Looking at me, they be thinking I'm a boxer because I got the physique and everything. They be thinking I'm a boxer. So
now I had
a
client. She said she was jogging through her neighborhood, and apparently she said, man, somebody around there know you. She said she was wearing that hoodie. She's like, oh, you know the professor? She's like, yeah, he's my trainer, blah blah blah. So I mean, it ring bells, man, and I'm happy about that.
Yeah. So how's training camp going, man?
Training camp has been fantastic, man. Fantastic. We've been getting a lot of work done, getting a lot of sparring. I've been sparring. I did a lot of sparring with Benjamin Johnson, Mykal Phillips, Davon, Day Whitmire, and Keith Saunders. So we're more than prepared. I was already in the gym. I got the call. I finished up in the gym for the day. I actually got the call. I had sparred Ben Johnson that day. So it was it was like in early April before his card. His opponent he had a southpaw originally for the pro box card.
Mm-hmm.
It got switched. But up until then we were sparring 3 times a week. Up until his opponent got switched. And the day I think the last day I sparred him, I get a text from Tony Jetta, and then just he's like, "Would you think about it?" I'm like, I looked at I know who Serhii Bohachuk is, and
didn't he fight Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah, his like 2 fights ago he fought Virgil Ortiz. So I knew who he was, and I'm like, man, I already been sparring like real good. So I like the way I'm feeling right now. So yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, hey Mike, I love it, Mike. This is big, man. I love to see homegrown get an opportunity to go out there and be great and showcase their talent. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be big. Like I said, man, May 17th, it's going down, man. Mike Fox versus I'm gonna make sure I pronounce his name right. Serhii Bohachuk.
Let's go with that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I heard at first people saying Sergey. I was like, that don't look like it. I heard somebody else say Serhii Bohachuk, so I was like, man, we can go with that.
Yeah, it's going down, man. Commerce, California, the Commerce Casino and Hotel, UFC Fight Pass, and it's being streamed through Bing TV, right?
No, it's being streamed on UFC Fight Pass. Is
okay.
They're gonna stream it. 360 Promotions has some type of streaming deal with them, so we're fortunate to be performing under that banner.
Yeah, I like that, man. I like that it's going to be streamed because it gives us an opportunity for the fighters who can't travel over to the West Coast. It gives us the opportunity to check out our DMV finest, man.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, right? Your opponent, Serhii Bohachuk.
Yeah.
He's a very worthy opponent. When you got the call for this fight, what was your mindset?
Man, and honestly, when I read the text and I saw the name, my blood started rushing. I like fights like this. I like fights like I like fights guys that got names and are supposed to be dangerous and things like that. It's a big opportunity. It's a big opportunity. It puts me back in a really good position. So I was excited. I was excited at the idea of getting in the ring with him.
Yeah, Mike, I was excited for you because I've been following your career for the last 3 years,
Yeah.
and you know me, I still think about that fight with Gabriel
Mm-hmm.
Mastrate. Everybody who knows boxing, you got a raw deal on that. But I really feel like this is another opportunity for you to showcase your talent and also move you in a position where you can get that world title. How do you feel about that?
Nah, I think this is a very important fight. A big fight. Put a win here. People, this is gonna be talked. This is gonna be talked about. Where it's gonna get around. Um, you know, I don't know who all. I don't know if a bunch of people have UFC Fight Pass, but everybody's been wondering what's next for Bohachuk, and he came across me. He's like, I'm about to be the reason. May 17th. I'm looking to steal the weekend. If there's any other fights that fight cards that weekend, I'm not sure. I'm going to be the talk of the weekend.
That's right. Like you just said it. May 17th, it's going down. What should the people expect, Mike? Because you can mix it up too, man. You can bang inside, you can box. What type of performance should the people expect?
Man, I'm looking to just give one of those performances. You know what I come to do. I come to box. I bite down when I need to. Michael Fox don't lay down for nobody. So I'm gonna bite down I'm gonna bite down if it comes to that. But bottom line is, I'm coming out there to win. Like, this may be like a stay busy fight for him, what they think, or maybe they engage in a fight with a fight with Fundora might look like, and things like that. If you slipping, I'm gonna get you. If you slipping, I'm gonna get you, because under no condition will you ever catch me slipping.
Yeah, I look back on your fight in November. It was you did your thing, man. You outclassed the guy. You got the victory. What are some of the lessons you learned from that fight that you can kind of use going into your fight May 17th?
Um, from that particular fight, I can't say really much. Just to be prepared, to be ready to adjust. A lot of people don't know that fight. We went through 4 opponents in like the fight week. Like the original person I was supposed to back in November. So that was November 9th. The original person I was supposed to fight, he hurt his hand, and then the dude after that hurt his back. We had another dude. The commission wouldn't approve him for some odd reason, and then we landed on the fourth guy, and that's who I ended up fighting. So a couple stance switches and everything. You just adjust and you deal with it. If you're a disciplined fighter, you stay in the gym. You're prepared for anything.
Yeah, and that's one question that I did want to ask because me and Kiki, we follow the boxing, and one thing I always be curious about: how do you stay psychologically sane when you schedule to fight this one guy, and then it just go from A, B, C, D? How are you able to stay locked in?
I mean, the biggest thing is you just train to be the best version of yourself. Train to be the best version of yourself, and on fight night you present that version. And the biggest thing too is shout out to my coach, my father. He just was like, he actually didn't tell me that all the stuff we were going through until we landed on an opponent. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't want me to become disinterested in the event, which was smart thing on his part. Because I was training, I was cutting weight. You know what I'm saying? I was doing everything like I normally did, and I was just waiting like to get a contract for the opponent, well, for the opponent switch, for the the third opponent switch. I was waiting on that. Then my father he tells me the day before the weigh-in, we got another opponent. It's not this guy, but whatever, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. As long as I'm fighting, I've been without fighting too long.
Yeah, I got a feeling this fight gonna go through. This is you guys are the main event,
Yeah,
right?
this fight is going through. It's like contract signed with a main event. Yeah, main event, Mike. We ready.
Yeah, it is. I can't wait, Mike. I mean, I'm excited for you because You know, we always see you at the fights. You be commentating the fights. You always there in support of all the DMV fighters. And to finally see you get another shot like this, man, it's music to my heart, man, because I know how hard you work. I know the work that you put in, and you're very worthy of this fight. So I'm looking forward to Mike Fox doing his thing May the 17th, man. It's going down.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. And I just, like I said, I feel like prepared. I got one more sparring session Friday, and then the rest is just dropping the weight and things like that. And that's not gonna be an issue. So yeah, I just been able to just doing just the entire preparation. I've just had a good. My mindset's been good. I'm just in a good place mentally. I'm excited. I'm happy, and everything else is just following suit.
Yeah. That's one thing I like about you and other fighters that we follow in the DMV area. You guys stay in the gym. So when you get that call, like you got the call from Jetta, it's like second nature. You don't have to drop off 25 to 30 pounds and come in the fight, drain and stuff like that. So that's a wonderful thing, man. Keep that mentality, man, because it's gonna help you propel to the next level.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just, and that's, I've been, like I said, been pro for 11 years. So that's the mindset, man. We train for opportunity, not events. I mean, we don't wait till something's on the calendar. Like I said, the Maestro fight, that came on about 11 days notice. I was in the gym. I was prepared. I was preparing, I was getting a lot of good sparring in. This situation is a tad similar, just where I was already getting work. This time I had an entire camp to prepare, so I just like the way I'm feeling. I feel like everything is firing off the way it's supposed to be. We done developed we developed some things just to that's gonna elevate my fight style, things like that, man. So I'm just happy. I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. This is just another DMV fighter that's gonna go out there and represent the DMV area. Mike, DMV, we on fire, man. Just think about the last couple. We go back to March 1st. Lamont Roach Jr. He upset the Abercart. If that makes sense to you,
Yeah.
he didn't get the decision, but I'm gonna come out and say I thought he won the fight. If you don't like it, you can bill me. You know where I'm at. I felt like he won the fight, and it's a lot of up and coming talent like Ben Johnson, Jordan Roach, the guy Trayvon Marshall, Wayne, Trey, Frankie. Where do you see DMV ranked right now? Like far as when you talk about from top to bottom talent.
I mean, I feel like we've always been a talented area, even before, this, that predates, my time as a fighter. We go all the way back, Ray Leonard, Sean Bay Mitchell, Chop Chop, Keith Holmes, Jared Hurd,
Yes.
Anthony Davis, and as of late, Lamont Rose Jr. And there's always a crop up under. There's always a crop up under this one that's always coming. You know what I mean? So like, there was a time where like you got like Lamar Peterson, he lit the way for us, and then guys like Jared secured the world title, Tank secured the world title, and after that, Lamont secured the world. Lamont is the latest to secure a world title from the area. So I mean, and then each time we bringing some people up. Ben Johnson's on his way up. Dave Whitmire on his way up. Frankie Scarborough, Irvin Fuller. Like it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of times, a lot of gyms you can come to and get great work in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's so long as we working together. I think that's when we show our best. We present our best.
Yeah, that's right. We are the best. I feel like we are the best, and I was saying that on the mountaintop. Now, if you think about it, right? May 17th, you're gonna be doing your thing, man. And if you win this fight, Mike, this will be epic, man.
Antoine
So
Russell. We can't forget Antoine Russell too. World champion Antoine Russell.
yes, that's right.
Shout out to
That's right.
Slider.
Yeah. Thank you. Who put that in there? Cut.
That's
Yeah.
Tez.
What's up, Tez? What's going on, champ? That's my man, Joe. Yeah, my man Tez. Hey, look, I can't wait for him to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
So, Mike, now I'm gonna go back. You had lost a couple of fights in a row, and you know, how was you able to rebound and come back? And where was you at mentally?
Mentally, I just after dropping the fights or whatever, the Maestre fight,
That
robbery,
was a
and
rob.
then the fight,
Yes.
yeah, the fight right after that, and then we had it. I mean, I was always ready to just get back in and keep trying to, trying to fix that, and so 2 years go by of me trying to get fights, people saying no, and just things not happening. Tony came along. He said he could get us back fighting, or he could get me back fighting. And then July 20th, I'm fighting Donald Ward. So I mean, I love the sport, and I wasn't no way, shape, or form ready to walk away from it. Because I didn't want to, I didn't want to leave. Wouldn't have wanted to leave on that note. And it killed me because people was asked, like, man, you hung it up? Like, hell no, I ain't hang it up, man. These
Yeah.
dudes just won't fight me. Like, coming off a string of losses, they still don't want to fight me. So nah, I'm not going anywhere. And then now we're here. We're here. We're backing up. Like I said, backing up big fight with Serhii Bohachuk. I'll be, when we win here, what I'm saying, we back. We back. They're gonna want to hear from us. They're gonna want to know what we've been up to. This is a chance for me to show everybody what I've been up to.
That's right. And to show you've been in the lab, you know what I'm saying? You've been in the classroom and you ready to teach a class. You know what I'm saying? So for the people out here listening, if they, if they can't make the fight, how would they be able to watch the fight?
Y'all gotta get on UFC Fight Stream. If y'all don't have it, you know what I'm saying, see if they got a trial. Get that joint. Then delete it after May 17th. But or keep it, because if you like fights. But the whole check that out. If you're in LA, man, come through to the Commerce Casino, man. Come see it live. Come be in the building, because I need witnesses.
That's right. I know I'm gonna be tuned in. Y'all need to go, like he just said, get the app, watch the fight, and after it's over, boom, just cancel it. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check out my man Mike Fox, my man Tony Spoon. What's up, Spoon? That's my man. He said winners never lose; they learn. Yeah, I like that. And that's a lot of things that, like, you gotta think, man. Just think of all the fighters, Mike. I could name, maybe 3 fighters: Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya, Winky Wright, not Bernard Hopkins, Tony Otava. They lost fights, but they came back and they bounced back, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, this is the thing, man. Like, the whole thing is just, to show, like, man, y'all can't count guys out because they got losses, because everybody can't be undefeated. Everybody can't be undefeated, and everybody can't be beaten. You know what I mean? So it just, I'm just trying to show everybody, man, you can't sleep on nobody just because they got a few losses. I mean, that's just part of the game. That's just part of the game. It happens. You know what I mean? And then you can't let it break you. They can't let it break you. Like, this is, I had no intent. I had no intentions of sitting out for 2 years when I had to sit, and I'm back to make up for lost time.
That's right. May 18th. What the headlines read, Mike?
17th. May 18th. May 18th. They're gonna be the question. They're gonna be like, Bohachuk drops the Fox. You know what I mean? That's just what it's gonna be. Simple and plain. They're gonna be, and it's going in an upset, in a stunner, and all these things that won't have, all these things that will not have stunned me or upset me, because I know the work I do. I see all the stuff they talk about. Bohachuk's a monster. We've seen monster before. Bohachuk is this. So what? Man. So what, man? Like he's a man like I'm a man. He can be beat like I've been beaten. You know what I'm saying? He's been beaten. So we two dudes still in the mix.
Yeah, that's right, man. Myke, I can't thank you enough, man. I know he's got finished training. We appreciate you taking the time, man. Any last words? And let everybody know where they can find the professor
Hey
at.
man, everybody can follow me right here at Professor Myke on Instagram and on Twitter. Man, shout out to everybody that gave me work for the camp. Man, Benjamin Johnson, especially Ben. Big shout out to Ben Johnson, man. A week after his fight, he was ready to spar again. What I mean? He could have been chilling. He could have been chilling like a mug. You know what I mean? And like he doesn't have to be doing 10 rounds at a time with me. And I appreciate that. I hold that to high regard, man. Shout out to Lamont Rose Sr. And big shout out to Triple Threat Jim, Andrew Council, man. He always,
Yeah, he in this joint. Special
yeah,
shout out to Andrew Council, man.
he got a pack of wolves out that warehouse over there, man. Cell service ain't great, but that's not his fault.
You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. One thing,
yeah, and always shout out, so shout out to, just shout out to, big shout out to Mykal Phillips, because while, Ben and Drew were preparing for their fights and everything like that, he stepped in. We got 2 sessions in together, and then just kept me sharp. And then like I said, Ben coming right off the fight, he still got his time and everything. I'm just super grateful. I'm super grateful, and I'm looking forward to performing. And like everybody I work with gets to say, man, they had a hand in preparing me for this fight, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, that's right, man. Special shout out to Andrew Council, man. They one thing Andrew told me one time, he told me, he said, man, we all in this together. Why we can't get work from each other? You know what I'm saying? It's all one big happy family. That's how I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? Anything else is uncivilized for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel that it shouldn't be I don't bang with down, like it's a whole world of fighters out there that we can fight. But like my thing is, if y'all be at the beef, who you gonna call to prepare? You gonna drive out of town? You gonna drive out of town? Every camp, you gotta go up to Philly, gotta go up to New York, man. We have a talented slew of fighters coming out of this area, coming up. They're at the top position. Antoine Russell and Lamont Rose Jr. currently holding world titles. We got and Tank Davis, and we got guys, like I said, we got guys on the come up, man. There's no need. We don't need to search near and far. If you got, if you're not, we keep it 100. If you're not an asshole, you'll find you'll get all the work you need over here.
Absolutely. So we got it all right here in the backyard, right here in DMV, y'all. May 17th, it's going down. Mike Fox versus Serhii Bohachuk, UFC Fight Pass. The Commerce Casino and Hotel, Commerce, California. Make sure y'all tap in with Myke, man. Follow this guy. He's going to be posting. I'm pretty sure he's going to be posting up until the fight. Man, Myke, go do your thing, man. If it's anything that the Live with Liteskin Lou Show can do for you before your fight, send it to this thing. The lovely Kiki going to be right there. The Live with Liteskin Lou Show. We're going to be right there. Myke, thank you. And I look forward to seeing you in the future, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all.
All right, champ.
All right.
All right.